Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Lanthal here with another episode of what am I doing? Surviving Mars, or more specifically, surviving Pokemars, as we'll be continuing to develop this theme of Pokemon inside surviving Mars. We've developed or built our first dome now, medium dome, Pallet Town. We got the medium dome straight up because we chose to start with India, and which unlocked that straight away for us, which is awesome. That is now down and ready to go. We just need to start developing it for colonists. So what we need is we're going to need some living quarters and then a few buildings, particularly farms, because we don't have access to food from Earth. So let's start off with a living complex. Oh, I love how big this dome is. It's amazing. Let's put the living quarters over here because I want to sort of keep this side clear for expansion out further, which will be a thing that we're going to need to do. Rightio. Now, we'll also need a space bar, which we will plonk right, I think there, actually. Oh. That's weird. Why is it... Oh, no, that's just your three things. Okay, cool. What do I want to do with the bar? Let's put it there. Okay. And, sorry, just check something. Yes, all good. Right, so we're going to need a grocer, and we're going to need some hydroponic farms. So we will... don't know, I think I'm going to have two hydroponic farms to kick us off, eh? Hydroponic farm. Okay, I'll put them right there. One there. Another one there, and a grocer. Services. Grocer can go in there. There's still a space there which we can put a little park or something like that, which might be a good idea. In fact, I might even salvage that one and can I move that over slightly with a rotate? Yeah, then I can put a little park in the middle there. That looks cool. Small alleys in there. Looks good. Alright, so that's farms, that's a grocer, that's a space bar. I think that's gonna be the big ticket items that we need at this stage. Research lab would be good, but we don't need that just yet, although the sooner the better because of the way we have so low research. I do want to get a metal extractor going as soon as possible. So let me have a think about this in terms of numbers. We're going to have 3 guys on the space bar, 3 guys on the thing, and then 3 each. That's 12 straight up there. We can maybe get away with 2 shifts on the space bar on the grocer this early on, which then frees up 2 spots for a couple of guys on there. I think that's going to have to be the way we go. We'll start with just that and put the 12 people to work just in this little bit here. Then we'll get the metal extractor going, and we might move 1 or 2 over. So we're going to have to get a bunch of botanists. So let's say 6 botanists. Let's get 6 botanists, 2 geologists, and 4 non-spec, I guess. Although I suppose a medic might be a good idea as well. I might leave the medic for the next run. Yeah, let's start with that. That's going to take a little while to build anyway because we are short on supplies with this, but I am also going to build a second concrete extractor because we're going to need to sort of up our intake a little bit on that. So if we can just get that going too, get some power cables running over to that, and we're going to obviously need a depot, a depot as well. So Concrete. Over there. Thanks, guys. Thanks very much. Now, have I opened up concrete on this one? I have, haven't I? Yes. Excellent. Alright. So, we've lost power here. We have a power issue again because of the Moxie. No, the Moxie's not even on. We're running out of power here. Huh. Okay, turn that off. That's already off. Right, that's going to be problematic. We're going to have to work out something we can do. Wow, that was faster than I thought. All right, so that's ready to go. This power thing is going to be a real problem. Training program. Hello. Ooh, a genius applicant. Oh. Do we want a genius or do we want a celebrity? 3 final applications training for it. Looks like somebody's been keeping the best for last. Final 3 applications are very impressive. Too bad you have to narrow the list down to 1. Do I want a spiritual leader? Do I want a genius or do I want a celebrity? I think I want a celebrity to increase the number of applicants I get. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, I know they're not working. I'm working on it. Yes, I know that. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've gone for the celebrity because I want to see if I can get a help with influencing getting more applicants. So I'll have to grab that celebrity and put him on the ship. And right, so we're still negative 27. Now that's because the dome is powered right now. So I'm going to turn the power off the dome for a minute. So that's clearly going to be a problem. So that's a stack of power that draws. It needs 30 power. So we are going to need to do something about that. What are we waiting for over here? A little bit more concrete. Okay, we are going to need... What am I doing with machine parts? I'm not too bad. Rightio. So, we're going to need to put in a couple more wind turbines. I'm going to bung them down here. Like, why is my shift button not working? Because I'm pushing the control button. That's why. Let's try that again. Not there. There. And then we'll rotate. Put 2 like this. Okay, that's 5. That's a lot. And then we'll put some solar panels as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they're generating 5 power, that's 25 there alone. All day, and then that's during that, and then we'll have the batteries. Yep, that should be fine. Okay. So, concrete's going. Yes, applicants, rightio. So, that's ready to go. Let's look at our passengers. Celebrity, rightio. So you're a guarantee. Oh, good, she's vegan. No offense to vegans, guys, but they're not great early on here. So we're going to make sure she's not living near a ranch. Rightio. Let's clear everyone else off the list here. Do some filtering. I want... Okay, I don't want officers. I don't want medics yet. I do want botanists. A couple of geologists. I'm going to say I don't want scientists and engineers at this point, just to limit those things. So, alright, that's a lot of botanists. I don't need that many botanists. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to weed out for now melancholic and loner and see if that... Yeah, so that's good. Okay. That still gives me a boatload. Alright. Rugged's good. and she's a youth. Love it. Fit, alcoholic. If I can avoid it, I will. Religious, rugged, and sexy. She's middle-aged though. We'll see if we can do better. Fit, adult male, sounds good. Middle-aged male, rather not. Can I even filter that out actually? Age group. Can we say no middle-aged, please? Rightio. No alcoholics, thanks, if I can avoid it. Nope. If I can avoid the gamblers too, that would be great. Gamer is fine. No alcoholics. Sexy youth is pretty good. Hypochondriac's gonna be a problem when we haven't got a thing yet. Hypochondriac, nope. Alcoholic, nope. Okay, right. So now we're gonna have to go through and see what we can do. Sexy male botanist. Okay, I want 3 more botanists and probably 1 more geologist, and the rest can be no specs. Nerd is fine. Rugged's good. Rugged's great, actually. Religious is pretty good too. If I can get youth though, that would be better, because it'll they'll stick around for longer. That's a lot of no specs. They're all the ones I kicked out, isn't it? Yep, okay. So what have I got now? 5 botanists and 1 geologist. Right, so I need to keep looking. Hippie, rugged, nerd. We can do that. Okay, now, geologists. A gamer's okay, here's a possibility. Composed nerd, geologist, sounds good. Composed, where's composed? Wait, where'd you go? Didn't I click on it? Composed nerd, there we go, right. Composed, all sanity losses are up. Okay, so that's important, actually, for a geologist. Because the if she's going to be working outside the dome, there's a sanity penalty for having to work outside of a dome. And so if that's hard, that'll be good. I wonder if I can actually pick up another one that's composed. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's 10 of 12. I've got 7 botanists. So I've accidentally added the botanist that I didn't mean to. I think it was you. Right. 6 botanists, 2 geologists, leaving me with 3 more spaces for no spec. We've got a celebrity. What do we got? Don't want a workaholic if I can avoid it. I mean, workaholic's not bad. Religious is good. Composed. Religious party animal, 50%. Fit rugged nerd. Sounds good. How am I doing for male, female? Here. Female. 2. 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 6, 3, 7, 3. Rightio. So I want to get some more females if I can. So let's take out the males. Apply. Interesting. I haven't come across any other sex before. Cool. Nope. Okay. No specs, here we go. Party animal, composed, religious, hippie, vegans, fit. Whoa, hang on. Nope, alcoholic. Hypochondriac, party animal, alcoholic, workaholic, maybe. Composed hypochondriac. Gamer, composed glutton. No. Alright, so going back to the top. It says social interests. I think the bar does that. We can do a composed vegan. Should be fine. Alright. So we've got 4 no specs, 6 botanists, 2 geologists. Coming in on the Professor Oak, that's fine. Now, when they get there, I'll be able to... what am I renaming? No, not that. Okay. I'll be able to rename them all into their names. And our celebrity... we'll get a special treatment there. Rightio. Launching. 12 passenger balloons, both for 0 in the residence colony. Launch anyway. Okay, because... It's saying there's 0 because there's no actual oxygen here at the moment, so... By the time they get here, that should not be a problem. Because we will have hopefully sorted that power issue. Because we're currently generating 4, so we are getting... Thanks. We are getting a little bit of energy charge in there, but not a great deal, and I think we're going to need to do more there. Rightio, so... Fuel compression's being worked on now, so giving us an extra 10,000 kilos in a cargo space. We've got Martian vegetation coming up soon. Drone swarm gives us more drones. We've got increases the research provider sponsored by 100. Thank you very much. We will take that next, I believe. What's that? That's geologists and engineers. Yeah, less of a concern at the moment. I would like to see more tech though, so hopefully we'll be able to do something about that. We might be able to send out a once Professor Road gets here, we might look at... In fact, let's have a quick look now. I'll just turn that down for a second. There are some little missions out here we can look at. So we've got Project Kappa. We need a transport, and we'll give us research for it. We don't have a transport, so we can't do that one just yet. Although I could get a transport. Could be useful to have one soon, actually. 8 colonists for that. There's no way we can do colonists right now. What I want is a drone one, if I can get a drone one. But it's not looking good at the moment. Capture Meteor's a great one. But definitely can't do that. All that, wow. 30 electronics, that's going to be a while before that's even remotely a possibility. So it looks like we've got 2 that we can do the RC transport with. Okay, so maybe I should order an RC transport to come via a supply pod. And then we'll be able to do those and get some research progression, which could be very handy. How are we going, guys? Research Water Reclamation. Got a small dome. Okay, and what about U-Space? Why? Research Advanced Martian Engines. Haven't got a small dome yet. Okay. So Brazil's got its dome going. So it's just a matter of who's going to get there first. Alright then. So, let's speed that back up again. We will get a supply pod with a RC transport on board. We're going to call this Pokemart again. Did I call the island Pokemart? I don't remember. Surely capital M. Pokemart delivery. Launching with a RC transport. Yep, great. Okay, it's underway as well. It'll beat the rocket for sure. And then once the rocket's here and it's refueled... How are we looking for fuel, by the way? 84. Fantastic. So we've got fuel. Fuel is not an issue at the moment, so I'm going to leave that off for the sake of giving us some power. And then... yeah, so once it gets here, it'll refuel, and we'll be able to send it with the RC transport to go and do some research progression, which will be very handy to just push us along a little bit. Now, hold on. Did I end up researching terraforming just now? Is that what happened? Yes. Great. Okay, so what I want is... terraforming. I want a forestation plant. Martian vegetation. Isn't that... Haven't I done that? Oh, that's coming up. It's coming up. I haven't done it yet. Okay, cool. So once that's ready, hopefully we'll have some seeds ready to go, because when I do these hydroponic plants, we'll just turn these guys off for now. once they get going though, so I'm going to want a leaf crop and a wheatgrass. And same here, we're going to want a leaf crop and a wheatgrass just to get going. Like that 2.5 is not a lot, but it only takes 1 soul to grow that 2.5 food, which is going to be really important probably short term. Is just get a little bit of a buffer up with that, but they're also having some leaf crops grow. Actually, you know what, I might swap that around so that they're not, yeah, we'll do it that way. Just so that we get a little bit of a buffer of food. The colonists will come with some food, but just having that buffer will be really good to allow us to be able to operate efficiently, hopefully, going forward. If we can have a little bit of buffer of food there for when we bring the second round of colonists in, that'd be really, really handy. Okay, so that's that done. Yep, here's our pod. Drop him down there. Right, so we've got some of these are coming up online, ready to go. That water extractor is now ready, so we need some pipes going for that. Pipes. So this is a long way from anything, but if I can hook that up, then, so these water things are full, which is brilliant. Actually, I just want to check, I didn't get any prefabs in any of those rewards, did I? I don't think I did anyway. Where are my rewards? Milestones, here we go. Construct a dome. Yeah, so these are all research. I'm sure there's a couple I can get that'll give me some other stuff. So, some prefab things. But for now, just going to have to think about maybe dropping in another water. In fact, I might even drop a couple of water towers up here. Yeah, put 2 water towers up there, just to give us a bit of extra leeway in that regard. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I know he can do that. In fact, I might even get him doing that just for the moment. Gather some resources out there. Let's do it this way, actually. Load here. Metals. Unload here. You work it out. Okay. So that rocket's now ready to go. Okay. Whew, here we go. First colonist. So we're going to turn that on. And we need to high priority that because we've got a malfunction. So if we can get that sorted real quick, guys, that would be amazing, because I've got a rocket orbiting that needs the O2 going. I need that turned on. It's going to have to be on all the time now. Drones? Somebody? There we go, fixed. Alright, so let's get this rocket down. Let's land him nice and close so that we don't have freaking out colonists. And let's turn these on. Just cancel those ones because they're done. Okay. Here she comes. Slow it down a little bit so we can watch. Yep, gross and spacebar aren't working right now. Dude, why are you driving under the rocket? Are you insane? Alright, here they come. Whee! Let's go down to low speed. Whoa! Look at them arrive! Hooray! A research lab will do. Yes, I know that. Okay, so let's start naming. I'm going to pause to do this. Rightio. So, starting at the beginning, we have Bulbasaur. Oopsie. So we're starting with all the Kanto Pokedex going in numerical order. So the first one we have is Bulbasaur. And then so on and so forth. So Bulbasaur's first. Then, whoops, done him. Next person we have is Moribakshi. Now, is she the celebrity? Party animal founder. No, you're not celebrity, are you? No, cool. So, you are Ivysaur. Okay, and then next is Venusaur. And then next is Charmander. Charmander. And then next is Charmeleon. And then next is Charizard. Fun fact, actually, once upon a time when I was a bigger nerd than I apparently am now, I actually knew the entire 150 Pokemon from the first group completely in numerical order. Which is, look, there are better things you can do with your time. Alright, Wartortle. Blastoise. Blastoise. Next is who comes after Blastoise? I think it's Pidgey. Maybe it's Rattata. I wonder. I don't have that information anymore in my head. Pretty sure it's Pidgey. Am I right? Let's have a quick squiz. No, I'm wrong. It's Caterpie. Go away. Caterpie. Alright. Caterpie. Metapod. And our celebrity, of course, has to be Pikachu. Because Pikachu. Okay, done and done. So, that's ready to go. So they're all going to jump in. A new beginning. Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set... No, he's saying it, you don't worry about it. Next 10 souls will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. So we've got to survive for 10 souls before anyone else is allowed to arrive. So we're just going to keep everyone alive and do everything we can. Okay, so we got the first humans on Mars, so we get that 250 as well. So that's not happening. Right, Gross is, hasn't got food, so that's why it's not doing anything right now. I'm going to put a little food. I don't want food on this. I do want a food depot though. To be like out here somewhere. Okay. So we've got, they're all coming in now. Brilliant. Let's go here. Building colors. Surviving Mars, terraforming, blue sky, cherry blossom, rainforest, red steel. Let's go with terraforming because it's kind of a Pikachu yellow. That'll do. Back. Close. Alright, look at that. Ah, yeah, now all the pipes are yellow as well. Ah, it's amazing. Everything is puke yellow. Awesome. Or pukey greeny yellow. Anyway. Great. So colonists have arrived in Pallet Town. Things are underway. Awesome. And I'm better than Brazil and Space Y. Right, so now let's have a look. We've got okay, I need to do a couple of changes here, guys, with these. Thanks. We don't want those ones open. And I want that shift on. So that's 3 there, 3 there. What's going on? 3 there and 3 there. I'm just going to actually swap the power swap the things there. It might help with power, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so... Oh, well, I'm still paused. So these guys, drones are all going to go and get the food, which is going to go in the grocer there. And that's great. So then we've got that underway. And then once the terraforming... Thanks. Once the terraforming is done, research is done, then we'll start growing some seed crops and start terraforming and putting some greenery around where we can. So 12 or 14, we've got 3 disabled work slots, 2 vacant residential slots. Yep, it's the same thing. No unemployment. Off to a cracking start. Now, so that's all good. So they're going, they're doing their thing. We've got a few more power things happening over here. We're still negative power, which is not amazing. Okay. I wonder, that's already off. So what's our water situation at now? 3.2. Water demand is 3.2. Why is it only 3.2? Because I've just joined that to nothing. Because, yep, good going me. I've just decided that the pipe doesn't have to connect to anything. Actually, I think I'm going to keep going around this way. There. Okay. So once that's done, then the water will be fine. And then I can probably get rid of one of these water evaporators, which will actually improve the overall water production. Okay, I think we're sitting pretty to start off with. So this will give me plenty of room for expansion in just inside this dome here. The big issue we're going to have is loners don't like being inside a dome with more than 30 people. So if we're going to build multiple living quarters in here, then that could become an issue going forward. If I put a second living one of these in, then we'll have 28 in here, which is fine, but any more than that, obviously, then it's going to cause problems for those loners. Comfort-wise, how are we doing here? We'll probably be okay. I mean, we can do a couple of... We can probably shut down an evaporator, actually. I'm going to turn off this evaporator. Minus 20. So that's helped that power just a little bit, which might be enough to get us through until this is all connected up properly. Metal-wise, we're okay. Concrete's starting to be increased, which is good. Food's a little scary. Food production, food consumption 0. That doesn't sound right. Okay, we've got 12 food, 10, 12. They're putting fuel in there. Oh, actually, yeah. Now, so that's the other thing. Just before we finish this particular video, we're going to get ourselves started on one of these. Right, we're going to send Professor Oak over to Project Portia. And once he's ready to go, we'll get the RC Transport on board, who is just sitting there, chilling there, doing nothing. I've got no other anomalies to scan or anything, have I? No. That's boring. Okay, so we'll be able to do that. Might work on trying to landscape this over here, actually. But I haven't got the waste rock for that. So this is working just one time in the morning. Yep. Okay. So only waste rock being produced there. Oh, we haven't actually got a waste rock dump site for that one, have we? Let's get that sorted. Large dumping site next to that. Okay. So power wise, how'd we go? Yeah, geez, we're nearly drained. So those are up. We're waiting on these guys. What are we waiting on here? Okay, so that water's now going. So we have got 4.2 water production. So we should be well and truly okay. Let's just have a quick look at the power grid. So producing 110.8, consuming 103. So we've got a 7.8 difference there. And we've got 91 stored, so that's not great. Life support grids. So change to 0. So producing 4.2, consuming 4.2. Why are we consuming so much? It must be the Moxie. It doesn't tell me how much water it's consuming. The fuel is consuming 1 power. Consumption is just power. Okay, cool. I thought it needed water. Okay, so now we are actually going to need to put down some oxygen tanks too. I'm very scatterbrained. Okay. Right, that's happening slowly but surely. Okay. Alright. Right, now's a good time to stop this video. So we've got our first colonist down, our first Pokemon explorers, colonists have arrived, settling into Pallet Town, getting everything started and underway. Very exciting stuff. Next video we'll look at expansion, maybe getting ready for our second round of colonists, get our metal extractor going, find some geologists maybe and get them started down here. Need a second living quarters for that to happen and a few other things. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you are enjoying what you're watching, please make sure to like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more content. Any comments that you have regarding what I'm doing, things you think I can be doing differently, anything like that, please let me know very kindly in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you in a future video. Good luck out there. Cheers, guys.